Hello, everybody. My name is Ali, and this is Group French Fry. You're going to meet the rest of my group throughout this video. Our idea is a GBC childcare facility, and we're going to show you why this project is so important to our group. GBC prides itself on being a welcoming, inclusive, and diverse school, with employees and students being from all different races, countries, and ages. GBC does a great job at catering to anything and everyone. Although, with that said, there's still one place we identified that needs a little more attention: the parents of GBC. We realized that despite the number of students and staff that have children in need of care during the school and working hours, there were no low cost or on-campus options for them. That is where our vision begins. Today, we will present to you our plan to turn unused spaces at all three GBC campuses into state-of-the-art, low-cost, and safe childcare facilities for all GBC students and staff. These facilities also double as great co-op opportunities for our third-year ECE students. Now, let's see how this looks on paper.
Hey guys, I'm Gio, and I'm gonna talk about how we're actually gonna perform our project. For me, the best way to actually understand something is seeing it. So I decided to draw a project for you guys. So let's go. Our first step is to transform a normal classroom, like the one you're sitting right now, and take everything out: the board, the chairs, the desks, everything. Now, because we are using a space in GBC, one of our benefits is that no construction is needed, but instead a remodeling. Our second step is to buy our materials and install it. So a rug, some toy blocks, and this is the point that I would like to remind you that there is a reason why I'm in business school and not art school. But focusing on our daycare, we would also install some decorative and educational wallpapers, and of course, buy some toys for the kids. Now for our third step, we need to find where are those parents that require the service of a daycare facility. Well, from basic facts, we know that in Canada, approximately 15% of students in post-secondary school are parents, according to a study from the University of Guelph. And that might seem like a low number, but if we apply this metric to George Brown College, that means that from the over 30,000 students currently enrolled, we have 4,500 students that are parents, and that's without considering the staff, since they will also be able to use the facility. Now, moving on with our project, our fourth step we have is marketing. Our initial plan is to post about the daycare facility in the George Brown Instagram, and that way notifying the current students and the future students about it. But we couldn't forget about Brightspace, and that way we know we are reaching every student currently enrolled in the college. And that's exactly how we're gonna jump to our fifth step, enrollment. The Brightspace announcement will have a Google form attached, so that the parents that are interested can share with us a little bit of their story, the necessary and medical information about them and their kids, and that way guaranteeing their spot for their kids at the daycare. After enrollment, the workers of the daycare will initiate step 6 and create files so that the kids are safe and protected when frequenting the daycare, so we can minimize the possible errors that might occur. So I hope that was a little bit clearer so we could show our project to you and how it's gonna actually work. I also hope that gave a little bit of more light to what Ali said about her vision. And now I'm gonna pass it to Rochelle, and she's gonna talk a little bit about the benefits of her project.
Hi guys, this is Krishal, and I will be covering our next step, which is our benefits and why it is needed. This project will have many benefits for all our stakeholders, such as bringing in more enrollment for matured students, creating jobs for GBC alumni, and having in-house co-op experience. It's also a great opportunity to bring in new life to parts of our campuses that deserve some love and attention. Especially with all the recent restrictions on international students, we hope our project will help elevate some of the lost revenue and introduce new income opportunities.
Hello, everyone. My name is Paige, and I will be going over the budget with you today for our project. So the overall cost for this project will be just over $47,000, and that will be covering the salary for us, the project managers, as well as the cost for the renovation, the team that's doing the renovation, and then things like toys and furniture and play structures for the kids to put in each room. as well as any administrative equipment needed for the staff. So basically, the way we're setting this up is you can either drop off like at the beginning of the day and then pay for like the day, or if you know you're going to be using the service every day or like a certain set of days at the beginning of the semester, it'll be a added fee to your tuition costs. And so, but for the daily ones, we'd have to cover the payment. So we'll have the administrative costs is like the cube for that, any sort of like computers or things needed for the facilitators. We are also doing this project in partnership with the GBC ECE department. So one of the facilitators will be a third year co-op student from the ECE department. And although we are doing it in partnership with the EC department, their salaries will be covered by the school, like just their normal salary, because it will be worked into like their job for like the time period, the duration we're doing the project. And I think that's it for me. I'm gonna hand it on to Maria now.
I will discuss the key challenges we face in implementing on-campus childcare solutions and the strategies we propose to address them. The first risk is insufficient demand for childcare service. To mitigate this, we propose conducting a school-wide survey to identify how many students and staff need daycare. This risk has medium probability but a high impact. Another risk is potential disapproval from the school administration. To address this, we will engage with the administration, present data supporting the need, and explore alternative solutions to gain approval. This risk also has medium probability but a high impact. The last one, we might face project delays. To avoid this, we will implement regular progress checks and adjust resources as needed. Additionally, we will add a 10-15% type buffer to handle any unexpected issues. This risk has medium probability and moderate impact. In conclusion, our strategies will help us effectively address the risks and ensure we provide a valuable childcare solution for students and staff.